Hi everyone, this is Alex and welcome to my channel. So some time ago I visited Philippines and I have been there for around a month and I have tried many different nice dishes in Philippines, and today I have created top 5 my favorite dishes from Philippines. Number one dish that I like too much, it is of course bulalo. For those who doesn't know, bulalo, it's a specific Filipino soup made with a sliced steak with bone inside. The meat becomes very soft, tender, and has very cool, I would say, beef taste, and that's what I like the most. You don't have to put that many spices inside the bulalo, and since in my country we don't put that many spices, and I like too much the taste of the soup, which has this beefy taste. That's dish number one for me as of now. And let's move to another one. The second dish I used to try and I like that too much. This dish, as of me, it's something unusual, at least for myself, because I have never tried something like this before, and that dish calls kare kare. As I understand, kare kare, it's like a stew vegetables with meat. It could be either seafood or it could be other meat like beef. I was amazed because of one idea of kare kare itself, that is peanut butter. I have never tried the dish when you keep in peanut butter inside. I have been never even thinking about the taste. I don't know even how to describe. Little bit nutty, little bit sweet at the same time, but not too much sweet. It's like a normal, like you can feel little bit like slightly sweet taste, and that is very good when you basically have any dinner. And I was told that it's good to eat with rice, and I tried it with rice, and also I tried it separately. And for me, one of my favorite is either seafood or beef and chicken. When I saw that you guys are using peanut butter for cooking such a dish, and that was like, yeah, that's cool. So dish number 3, you call it, guys, lechon, and lechon is very interesting on my point of view, because back home in my country we used to have pork as well, but that one is not exactly cooked on fire. Cannot call that lechon, but the way you are cooking the pork is completely different from the way we used to cook in my home country. And yes, I have been visiting Philippines during Christmas time, and I used to participate in preparing lechon for Christmas. That was like cool process, I would say, and I don't have any other word like amazing. The dish itself is quite special as of me. What I like in the dish in the first place is the crunchy skin covered with the soy sauce, and it has like a saltiness to it, and it's very nice. The other hand, like the meat itself, it's very soft, but I cannot say it's tender. It's little bit hard to chew. Sometimes meat is like a gummy, so you can just stretch it. When you eat it with soy sauce and like other barbecue sauces, that is so good, so tasty. So for me as a foreigner, of course, there are a lot of unique stuff in the Philippines that I have never seen or I have never tried before, and one of the things I have never tried is the soup which you call, guys, a sinigang. I haven't even seen in my country back home, I haven't even seen the sinigang powder, the one you use to cook that soup. Yeah, I would say that it's very nice, especially when you have a rice, like warm bowl of rice, when the rice is little bit dry, not sticky too much. When you put in the sinigang together with okra and some fish, I like the seafood sinigang, and when you keeping that inside your bowl, eating it with soup and rice, it's so nice. This sour taste is something unusual, I would say, because I have never eaten something like that, and when I tried, I was like, it's something that can become my favorite dish, I would like to say. Yeah, and that's what happened. So now I even learned how to cook sinigang. Yeah, I'm not yet perfect in it. I'm still learning. There are a lot of things that I have to improve, but the good thing is that I have learned already how to cook sinigang, so whenever I want to try, I have sinigang powder, I have all ingredients in my fridge, and I can just simply go and have it, yeah, whenever I want. So let's move to another dish. And when it comes to sweets, I don't know if you call it a proper dish or proper food, but yes, I believe this kind of sweets you can consider as a proper dish, because the one I'm talking about is sapin and like other rice cakes that you have, guys, in the Philippines. So sapin became my favorite when my wife once brought it for me, and she showed me like, this is our rice cake. I'm like, what? rice cake. You guys cooking cakes even from rice? Then I started to smell it, and I like this vanilla smell and like coconut and vanilla together. This is very nice combination of the smell and taste. And then when I started to try it, it's like, wow, this is something that I must eat and must have almost like every week. If I want some sweets, I would like to have rice cakes now from now on. It's very unusual, honestly speaking, because I have never thought that you can cook something like that from rice. And when I started to check in Google what is sapin, how many varieties of that cake you have, and I was like very amazed, because I tried only one type of that cake and you guys have so many of those dishes. So after I left Philippines, I started to search in the place where I'm staying right now, and yes, I found a lot of different types of sapin, and my favorite one is ube sapin, that is so cool. And yeah, coconut on top, that is like mwah, that's perfect. I would say, guys, thank you very much for such amazing food you have, and I do appreciate that, because that was unusual and quite interesting experience for me to have such a different dishes. This is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for visiting this video and this new channel, newly built channel. So don't forget to subscribe, click the thumbs up, click the bell icon, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.